Hey guys, it's a pretty nice day out today. I'll just update you on what I'm working on today, just a lot of little things. Got the tractor all ready to go here to bring the F350 around. But Vicky, because she works nights, she's asleep right now, so I gotta wait another half an hour or so before we'll be able to do anything with that. And SO sign's right there. And I was playing around with trying to drive it off of a single power supply, and it appears that the little controller board really didn't like that. So I'll have to figure something out sooner or later with that. But as it sits right now, I'm just waiting. I'll have to go to Home Depot and get some hangers for it, and then I can put that up. Truck is moved now way over here. I've been piddling around with it. Doing a bunch of little things. Let's see if it'll turn the light on. There's the light on. I went and I Loctited all of the bolts for this, except for the ones that have the nylock ones. So those are all where they're supposed to be. Put some new bolts in that thing. And I had it actually upside down, which is kind of goofy, but I corrected it now. And I think that's it with the truck itself, apart from, let's see if we can do this. Bear with me for a second here. I was, because as some people may know, some people may not know, I salvaged a lot of parts out of the van. Out of the 95 van that I got the engine from, the diesel engine from. And I was trying to use as much as possible. Matter of fact, I salvaged all of the harness because I'll need it for the computer and all that. I pretty much salvaged all the chassis harness as well. And I was kind of hoping to reuse some of the parts as well. Like the washer stuff. Because it had pulse wipers and that'd be nice in the truck. But there's a basic incompatibility with the washer motors, and all of the electronics for the pulse are actually in the back of this of the van motor. And I'm just looking and seeing if there's a way I can maybe adapt the two together, and I actually think I might be able to. This is the motor, this is the gearbox up here. What I can actually do is, since I don't need the gear reduction off of this, hooking it into what this motor is connected to would just make it really, really slow wipers. But this shaft here is actually directly coupled to this. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the motor off of this. I've got a couple of these so I can wreck one. Not too worried. Take the motor off of this and use this as an adapter plate. Take the guts out of this one. I'll have to knock the rivets off that holds these two halves together. And should be able to work out a way to couple this shaft into this if I don't just directly weld it to it. We'll see how we go with that. But I'm going to try that today just for something to do while I'm waiting for something for Vicky to wake up. Anyways, there you go. That's the vlog update. Okay, so the F350 is now into the shop, and it was a bit of a circus. Obviously it doesn't start very easily, and there's a tranny fluid leak in the one of the lines, cooler lines, and yeah, so I just basically towed it in, winched it in actually, off of this thing, which it embedded. I really need a concrete floor in here. I think once the roof is done next year, this floor gets concreted. It embedded those ramps into the dirt, but didn't pull it off of them or over them. Anyways, this thing is giant. There's I thought this thing was tall. This thing is even taller. So anyways, I am going to leave the window open because that cat likes to sleep in there. She's decided. And there's a little bit of room around the back. Not exactly straight, but it's kind of hard to get it perfect when you're farting around, winching it in, pulling it in with a tractor, all that fun stuff. Right, Mrs. Dog? Another Mrs. Dog? I don't know where Mr. Dog is. It's tough. Anyways, I've had enough for today. It's getting late. Must be close to 8. Anyways, later guys.